Hey guys, Milk here. Today I thought I'd bring you a video about all of the new information released about Dragon Ball Z Universe this weekend. So far we've had a new trailer come up, and it's really amazing. So I'll link it in the description. I watched it about 4 or 5 times. Still can't get the feels out of my stomach. But the newest thing that's come out is an interview uh, during Hirano and the J Patrol, which are a group of fans that went to Jump Festa this weekend to ask some important questions. So let me get to them. The first question that was asked was, Great Ape Vegeta was recently revealed to be in Xenoverse. Are there any other giants making their way to the game? Hirano did not say, but it was mentioned players will be able to fight against Great Ape versions of Vegeta and Nappa in the story and co-op quest missions. I'm not I'm hoping for maybe like a Great Ape Bardock, like they've had in other games. I don't know if we'll still that's still an unanswered question about us being able to play as Great Apes. But I, to me, I seriously doubt it because it's never really been in another game that we've been able to play as Great Apes. Um, but either way, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be disappointed. So the next question that was asked was, a past V-Jump scan showed a great custom Namekian. Is this something players can transform into? Which, in other words, means the created created character Namekian race, can they transform into great Namekians? And the answer was straight up no. But they said players will not be able to transform, but they can customize the body type when creating the character. In other words, to make it look really tall and uh, big. But there will not be a transformation into Great Namekians. I kind of saw that coming because I feel like it would be it'd be almost the same thing as like fighting a Great Ape. It would Great Namekians would be too big of a target, and it would make them, I guess, you could make the Great Namekian stronger in its transformation, but to other players fighting it, it would be too big of a target. So it would make it to where it would be advantage but a disadvantage, and I could see too many complaints about that already. Um, so I'm not sure if there's any other transformation for the Namekians yet. We'll have to wait on that till further confirmation. But as of right now, we can't transform into Great Namekians like you were able to in Dragon Ball Online. So the next question that was asked will the story mode include the three main Dragon Ball GT chapters featuring Baby, Super 17, and Lee Shenron, also known as Sin Shenron? Uh, the answer was the game focuses on Dragon Ball Z mainly, but GT characters will be in the game, and developer Dimps is looking at ways to implement the story through avenues such as DLC. This answer kind of makes me excited because it gives me like high hopes for the future Xenoverse, because even if they don't give us exactly everything we want at the release of the game, they're still really worried about DLC. They're still really focused on continuing support on the game after it releases, unlike all the other Dragon Ball Z games that they've made so far. Uh, and they've been talking about it since day one, about GT having a lot of DLC, having a lot to do with DLC uh, later on after the game comes out. So hopefully, if there's characters that you like that aren't in there at release, just keep your hopes up for DLC, because most likely they're working on it. Like Super Saiyan 3, they're working on DLC. Your created Saiyans, they're still working on it, but most likely it could be released as DLC or it could be in the next game. But I don't know. We'll have to see on that. Anyways, next on to the next question. It's how many playable characters will be included from the world of Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT? The answer was a specific number cannot be announced yet, but there will be a lot. And then the next question after that was, when will the entire roster of characters be revealed? And they said at release. So we're gonna have to wait for that. Um, we're just gonna have to wait till it releases to see the final number of characters. But like I was saying, there'll be a lot of I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of characters because that's what they said so far. Um, so, like I said before, don't be disappointed. Don't be like, I'm not gonna buy this game because it doesn't have this character. Just keep your hopes up, because even if it's on the final release of the game, most likely they could come and put it out as DLC if it's highly requested by the community, because they have really been listening to the community about what we've wanted in the game, and so far they're giving us just about everything that we've asked for. If not, they've been talking about, and they haven't put everything that we wanted. They've been talking about putting the stuff that we wanted as DLC, so just don't worry about it too much. Just be sure you keep supporting what you want in the game, and most likely it'll come out as DLC, if it's logical. The next question was, how many stages will the game have? And the answer was more than 20. There was a screenshot on Saiyan Island that was on Saiyan Island that they photoshopped, and it looked like it showed exactly 24 stages. I'll link Saiyan Island in the description. It's a really good website. You should go check it out if you're interested in anything Dragon Ball. They also cover Naruto and other anime stuff, but right now, if you're really interested in Dragon Ball Z, like the new movie or Xenoverse, they have a lot of stuff posted up as soon as they can. And this is where I'm getting the interview from as well, and I'm reading it word for word, so you guys can go check it out. If you don't understand everything that I'm saying, so you can read it for yourselves. But the next question is, in the Xenoverse stream by Namco Bandai Games America a few weeks ago, Frieza's forms were separate characters rather than transformations, with 2 forms missing. Will this be the case in the final game? The answer was yes. Frieza can't transform, and neither can Cell or Buu, but it makes sense because of the way the transformations work in the game. Frieza can he can only transform from one form to the next. It would be weird and kind of impossible if Frieza, you could have first form Frieza and then final form Frieza in his ultimate slot, and he could just go straight to final form. That wouldn't make sense at all. So that wouldn't make sense, nor would it be work right, because Frieza does have to go from one form to the next, and he can't really go back after he transforms. So it wouldn't work. So it makes sense that they have each form of Frieza in a new slot. As for Cell, same thing. It doesn't work because Cell absorbs to transform. So I don't see how that would work, other than having a little cutscene. But they're not gonna have cutscenes in this game, so it's a fast-paced game. So you're not gonna have too many cutscenes. It's real time, in other words. That's the word I was looking for. It's real time. So it wouldn't make sense to have a little cutscene with Cell absorbing someone to transform. So it makes sense that they just have each form working. As the same for Buu transforms. So as for Buu uses absorptions like Cell does. So, like I said, with Cell, it just wouldn't work out because of that same reason. Oh, the next question is, will there be any costumes for characters of the upcoming Dragon Ball Z 2015 movie Revival of Frieza? Or Revival, yeah. The answer was, Namco Bandai is listening to the fans' desire, but has not yet decided. So, like I said, they're listening to us. As long as we keep pushing stuff, most likely it'll come out as DLC, if not in the final release of the game. So there you go. Here's to hoping for a little sneak peek at Revival of F in the Xenoverse, like they did with Battle Z and Battle of Gods. The next question is, Jago the Patrolman has been confirmed as a playable character in the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Will he make his way to the game in other territories? And the answer is yes, he will be in the game, but the avenue to make him available has not yet been decided. Next question is, will characters be able to transform into Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3? And I assume this question was for custom created Saiyans. And the answer was characters can go Super Saiyan 2, but not Super Saiyan 3. Implementing Super Saiyan 3 will be the next challenge for DIMPs. So this is like either for the next Dragon Ball Z game or as DLC. They, like I said before, they could just put it in as DLC. If they figure it out sooner than later. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. I mean, so far, so that means so far just Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 for your custom Saiyan is confirmed. The next question is, will the Android race be available like Cell and Xenoverse? And a lot of people were requesting this, and I just didn't really understand why so many people wanted the Android race in here. It didn't really strike me as a race that would be available to people. I mean, that people wanted available to them. But the answer was no, but not all of the elements can be reproduced with the races available in the game. So I guess this means like if you pick a Majin or Frieza character, you can somehow make it look like, because of the costumes and stuff, you can somehow make it look like Cell if you want to. But other than that, it's a no. As for androids like 17 and 18, you can just basically make a human, and I mean it's the same thing. It's not really. As for customizable auras, that could be one thing that could make you look like Cell or one of the androids, but I do not know how customizable auras are going to work in Xenoverse. I don't even know if they're in Xenoverse, so we'll just have to wait and see on that. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to link the new trailer that released this weekend as well. I'll link that in my description, as well as Saiyan Island for the interview. So you guys can go check it out and read it yourselves. But other than that, guys, thanks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know what you guys think of this video. And let me know what your guys' opinions on all of these, and we can have a little discussion going. So see you guys later. Bye.